Go, David, go.
Go, Dave.
Go, 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 go.
About a 6-hour drive west of Chicago is Boone, Iowa. In this small town, you'll hear the enthusiastic roars of a 10-year-old Bears fan, Hunter Erb.
Ah!
Yeah! Touchdown!
He is just like every other 10-year-old boy. He's into Legos and PlayStation 5, and he loves football.
This is how they make the Iowa State logo.
When did you first notice his love for football?
Probably when he was walking, he'd love to run up to the TV and look at it and come back.
But unlike most fans, Hunter shares a connection with Bears running back David Montgomery that goes beyond adorning a jersey.
Every time they have a game, the kids always send him some sort of video message. You know, if Hunter's having a rough week, he'll FaceTime him and vice versa.
We're gonna get you to another game this year, okay?
How do you ever repay somebody for giving your son that type of a relationship? I don't think you can.
I miss you.
I miss you too, buddy. All right, love you, buddy.
Love you too.
November 14th, 2011. Stephanie and Patrick Erb welcomed their firstborn child, Hunter, at 7:56 p.m. 24 hours later, they learned that their son was in the fight of his life, all stemming from a congenital heart defect that went undetected during pregnancy.
They basically told us that they weren't sure he was going to make it. So that was quite a shock as a new parent, and your world gets turned upside down with this, what you thought was a healthy baby, and then you're just fighting for every minute of his life at 2 days old.
Hunter underwent 8 procedures in the first year of his life. Then in 2013, more devastating news when doctors diagnosed Hunter with pulmonary vein stenosis, a rare condition when the blood vessels narrow going from the heart to the lungs. There is no cure.
At that point, we were given less than a 3% chance of him surviving that current condition.
How has Hunter been through all of this?
Oh, he's a rock star. He's my hero. I know I say that every time, but he is. This kid should hate the world with everything he's been through, and all he does is smile.
Where do you get your strength from? How did you get to be so strong?
God made me.
Even though his heart condition limited his physical activity, nothing could stop Hunter from becoming a huge football fan, with big dreams of crossing the goal line for Iowa State University.
Yesterday was Hunter's birthday. He turned 6 years old. He's a big Cyclone fan. Hunter's biggest dream is to score a touchdown.
Walk me through the first time that you and Hunter met.
So he comes in the huddle, this little guy, little pipsqueak, and you can just see him like fuming with confidence. Since I've been in college, I've always called him Hunt Dizzle, and I was leading for him on a run play, and I threw out one cut block, and then I got back up and blocked it again, and and he scored. And it's the joy and the passion on his face. It was amazing. Like one of those things like you can't buy.
When they all lift me up, and I was like, oh, wow. David signed my helmet, and then we just started talking, and that's how we became friends.
Happy birthday, dear Hunter. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah!
Years of friendship meant countless times that David was by Hunter's side for support, including one hospital visit where administering an IV became an excruciating process.
It was daunting. I've never seen him scream or cry the way he did. And, the needle got closer, and I'm like, just squeeze my hand as tight as you want. I promise you, it won't hurt.
When he holds your hand, How much strength and how much support do you feel?
1 billion.
Big, he's crazy. I probably got more strength from him to be able to go through that experience and to be trusted by somebody. It was amazing.
Sometimes that strength comes in the most unexpected moments. On September 25th, 2022, David hosted the Erb family for his Week 3 matchup against the Texans. David suffered a leg injury during that game, and Hunter knew just what to do.
After the game's over, he was just talking to me like, it's gonna be okay, like, we're gonna heal. We need you back out there, like, we need you back running around so you can score some touchdowns.
If Hunter is sitting at home watching this, what would you want to say to him? What would that message be?
The message that I had to say to Hunter Dizzle is, Hunter, I'm so grateful and thankful for the impact that you had in my life. Being able to kind of go through what he went through and still be able to have a positive mindset. You learn to not take the small things for granted. I'm just so blessed to have him and his family in my life.
Yes, I can tell that we are gonna be friends.